If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. What you are will show in what you do.
I never did anything by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident. They came by work.
The chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. Your worth consists in what you are, not in what you have. Non-violence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. Maturity is often more absurd than youth, and very frequently is most unjust to youth. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Religion is all bunk. Great ideas originate in the muscles. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. Discontent is the first necessity of progress. I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. There is far more opportunity than there is ability. The value of an idea lies in the using of it. Anything that won't sell, I don't want to invent. Its sale is proof of utility, and utility is success. The best thinking has been done in solitude. The worst has been done in turmoil. The body is a community made up of its innumerable cells or inhabitants. I start where the last man left off. Be courageous. I have seen many depressions in business. Always, America has emerged from these stronger and more prosperous. Be brave as your fathers before you. Have faith. Go forward. What a man's mind can create, man's character can control. Nearly every man who develops an idea works it up to the point where it looks impossible, and then he gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. I find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. To my mind, the old masters are not art. Their value is in their scarcity. The reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it usually goes around wearing overalls, looking like hard work. To have a great idea, have a lot of them. I have friends in overalls whose friendship I would not swap for the favor of the kings of the world. Hell, there are no rules here. We're trying to accomplish something. It is astonishing what an effort it seems to be for many people to put their brains definitely and systematically to work. Waste is worse than loss. The time is coming when every person who lays claim to ability will keep the question of waste before him constantly. The scope of thrift is limitless. We don't know a millionth of 1% about anything. Results. Why, man, I have gotten a lot of results. I know several thousand things that won't work. I am proud of the fact that I never invented weapons to kill. His genius, he was quite content in one brief sentence to define of inspiration. 1% of perspiration, 99. When I have fully decided that a result is worth getting, I go ahead of it and make trial after trial until it comes. They say President Wilson has blundered Perhaps he has, but I notice he usually blunders forward the three great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile art: hard work, stick-to-itiveness, and common sense. There's a way to do it better. Find it. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. There is no substitute for hard work. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. One might think that the money value of an invention constitutes its reward to the man who loves his work, but I continue to find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. I know this world is ruled by infinite intelligence. Everything that surrounds us, everything that exists, proves that there are infinite laws behind it. There can be no denying this fact. It is mathematical in its precision.